All right, welcome to the 35th episode of Downtime Podcast. You have Alyssa, and sitting with me is my friend Kevin.
Hey.
Jeremy's not on this podcast because he's on vacation. I guess just we're watching football right now.
Yep. It's 24/7 Eagles, so I'm not expecting too much to happen, but just keeping it on in the background just to make sure.
I mean, anything's possible because
Given
last week and last year's Super Bowl when Atlanta was like leading by 17 points and
28-3.
28-3. There you yep. And then there you have it, and then the Patriots won. So if you're following American football, we're at the second game of the
NFC Championship.
Of the championships. So that's 2 weeks before Super Bowl, and the Patriots are one of the teams going to the Super Bowl, which, if you're an American, you should not be surprised because it just happens.
Oh, they just scored. Now it's going to be like 31-7.
Oh, wow. And the Eagles just scored right now.
All these long passes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The look on the Vikings' faces is really sad. By the way, so I was watching this video that Gerald showed me, and it's a video of the Vikings cheer.
The skull one?
The skull one. And I didn't realize that was a thing, because I don't follow Vikings.
I didn't know about it until I saw it after the miracle.
Yeah. The miracle. I remember that.
Yeah.
The Vikings are hoping for a miracle currently, because they're behind by 23 points, so...
Yes, yep.
This is the 35th episode. Last week, if you were listening, we were sick on the podcast, and actually, I got props to all the fans and all the listeners we have. So we got a lot of random comments coming in, saying, like, through email and whatever, saying that last week's episode was their favorite episode, or like they joined the podcast and they really enjoyed it. And I just wanted to say thank you. You know, we're probably not going to be sick for a while again, but we appreciate you for liking us in our downtrodden.
Now you know the secret.
Now you know the secret of a good podcast. You have to be sick. So, no, but for real though, thank you everyone for all of your comments. And yeah, so we'll get this podcast started. Games we're currently playing. You can go first, actually.
Yeah, so I just finished the main game of Horizon Zero Dawn. Yes, like just last night, really. And then now I'm gonna start the DLC, the Frozen Wilds, this week. Hopefully, I think it's supposed to be about 10 to 15 hours, so hopefully I can get most of it done by the time Monster Hunter comes out this Friday.
How many hours did you end up putting into it?
I'd say about 55.
55?
Yeah.
That's not...
Because I did almost every quest. Like, I did every side quest that I could find.
Okay.
There might be others if I didn't, like... There's still some parts of the world that I may not have seen, so I don't know if I completed every side quest, but I did a whole bunch of them. The game keeps a progression counter, and it has me at like 90%. So...
Are you close to 100%ing, like trophy 100%ing the game?
No, I'm probably only like about half.
Oh.
From what I can tell.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of hidden ones, so I can't track which ones I need to do. I'm probably not gonna platinum it though. There's only 2 games I've ever platinumed, and that would be Nier and the Hack remake.
I'm gonna talk to you about Nier later. I'm debating whether I should platinum that game or not.
It's relatively easy to platinum due to a certain thing that...
Okay.
You can definitely platinum the game.
Okay.
Because, first of all, nothing's missable in that game.
Yeah.
And 2,
yeah, everything's on the map.
Yeah, and not just that, is, basically you can, if there's a trophy that is really annoying that you don't want to get, you could buy it with the in-game currency.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, you have to beat the game first.
Oh, so it's on your New Game Plus.
Basically.
Wow. That's different.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use the gold to buy any trophy.
Wow.
And by the end of the game you wind up with a decent surplus of gold.
Okay.
I only bought 2. I think I bought There was one, I didn't want to do the fishing one, and I didn't want to do the one where you have to upgrade the pod. Basically, those two would just be grinding and luck, and I didn't feel like grinding all that much.
Yeah.
Everything else I was able to get like this the regular way. That's why it's easy to platinum, because even if you didn't, you could easily grind gold and yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with the fishing in that game.
I barely fish. I only fish like twice. And
I tried fishing with 2B, and I thought it was going to be Final Fantasy 15 like fishing, and it was going to be a complete mini game. And I just
it's more
not.
like Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
That's what it's like.
It is.
That's why I'm like, I really don't feel like trying to catch 20 fish. I probably only caught 3 this whole playthrough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna and because I think each trophy, it depends on how difficult the trophy is, but they're they're not that expensive to where it takes a lot of extra. I don't think I even needed to grind gold to get those 2 trophies. It was, that's why it's easy to platinum.
Alright, well, that's one game I might platinum then. And I'm actually really close to platinum the South Park game.
Oh, really?
There's only one more trophy I need.
Oh, wow.
And it's a pretty, depending on how you view it, could be seen as offensive and does have offensive undertones, but you get a trophy for beating the game as a black person and on the hardest level. Which...
Does that mean you have to play through the whole game again?
Yeah. But the first time I played the game, I got through almost all of the side quests and the different things that you have to find and collect. So I finished a lot of that, actually, and it took 25 hours for me to finish it because I was doing all of that. And so also I got used to the battle system, so now that I know what I'm doing, I'm already 2/3 into the game and I've only put in 5 hours into it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I almost never platinum games.
Yeah.
Because, especially when, like, the reason why I was able to platinum Nier and .hack was because you can get all the trophies in a single playthrough. That's
a very nice thing to have too. Because, I mean, let's face it, a lot of us, we want to play through the game, and we'll come back to the game if we like it, but we don't necessarily want to replay the game again.
Yeah, I'm not going to replay a whole game just for a trophy.
Yeah, what Uncharted did was you can replay chapters.
Yeah, and that's what Nier does too.
Okay.
You can do the same thing in Nier after you get to a certain point.
Got it.
And then .hack there wasn't anything missable. There is technically one thing that's missable in Nier, but that's like a secret that's one of the secret joke endings. But
okay.
Yeah.
I guess
that'd be the only thing missable. Everything else is you can just come back to it.
Okay, I'll look that up later.
Yeah.
By the way, going back to Horizon, what did you think of the game?
I liked it. What'd you call it? As a open world game, it was great. Definitely it was definitely beautiful.
Yeah.
Just and different. You know, I had played The Witcher earlier, last year too. And it's hard to compare the two because the way those two play are really different. Witcher is more of, like hack and slash, that type of sword play, parry dodge slash, that type of battle style.
Yeah.
But Horizon's a lot more shooting based.
Yeah.
You have all the arrows, you have all the bows.
Yes.
And all the other different weapons that you have. So like The Witcher, you kind of chose what style you wanted to do and stuck with it, more or less. But for Horizon, you really had to understand most of the weapons. For a while, I kept trying to use the bow, and eventually I realized that I would have to use something else.
Eventually.
Once the machine started getting bigger, you can't just use the regular bow.
Yeah.
I would try to be stingy and I'll just use the standard bow. That way I don't use as many items, as many resources. Then you realize...
Nope, you gotta move on.
You gotta move on. And plus you wind up with so much ammo anyway, you wind up getting full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, inventory control was something I tend to pick up almost everything I see. That might be part of it.
I was about to say, that's one thing about starting games that are open world. I pick up everything that you can possibly pick up in your path.
Yeah, eventually I had to be like, okay, I need to just run by this stick. I can't pick up every single branch I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Because then you wind up full and then having to drop a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so that was one thing. Yeah, I'm not too great at like first person or third person shooters, but I stuck with normal difficulty. But basically what had happened was it's really easy to get distracted on the main quest line and do everything else.
Yeah.
So I wound up, like at the last mission, the suggested level is like 34, I think, but I was already max leveled at 50.
Oh, jeez.
So if you try to do it most of the things, which you should, there's a lot. It's definitely worthwhile to go to do a bunch of the side quests and all the other random stuff they have out in the map. It's easy to wind up at max level well before you finish the game.
Of your 55 hours, how much of it was actual main storyline?
Say about half. Yeah.
So it's not that long of a game, really.
No. I mean, and then there is a new game plus too that really expands, but I don't think I'll get to it. Because the new game plus, it unlocks a whole bunch more weapons.
I see.
And some other stuff that I'm not sure.
At least you'll be playing the DLC, though.
Yeah, I'm going to do the DLC, so that adds about 10 to 15 more hours, opens up another part of the map. It increased the level cap, too. So it went from 50 to 60.
Oh, 50 is the level cap.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Well, now, and if you have the DLC, then it's 60. So.
Yeah, I've only put like 3 hours into that game, I think, and then I've been jumping to other games.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed the story, too.
I heard the story is really good.
Yeah, because it takes you for a ride. It's really interesting when you figure out why everything is the way it is.
Why the mechas are there and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
See, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want to know so badly. I want to know why. Yeah. But I know that I have to play through the game. There's just a lot of things to play through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And if you keep getting distracted, then it takes you like. For me, it probably took me about 40 hours to figure out what exactly was happening, but that's because I did, like, all the side quests before I did, like, the last third of the main story. So I was super over-leveled.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that's kind of funny because in one of the games that I'm kind of going off, on and off with, Neo, I'm just trying to stay alive. I don't even know what the storyline is anymore. I legit can't tell you what the storyline is, except for the fact that William, some Irishman, is on Japan.
Trying to save Japan?
Trying to save Japan from soul eaters.
Like demons, right? Like,
demons, yeah. Yokai.
Yeah, yokai.
Yokai. Yeah. That is the only thing I know. Everything else is just... Shit if I know. So.
Well, Dark Souls is a similar thing. The way Dark Souls story is done is it doesn't tell you much.
Yeah.
There is a story, there is some lore, but it's very bare bones. It does not have cutscenes really.
Yeah. This game does not have that many cutscenes.
Oh. The
cutscenes are, or maybe I'm just not that good and I haven't come to the cut. It's probably the latter. I'll be real about that.
No, because I saw my brother play Dark Souls 2, and I swear the only real cutscene is at the beginning.
Ah, okay.
And then everything else is like there's some cutscene, but not really story, just to show like a new place or to introduce the boss or
yeah.
So,
Interesting.
the way at least Dark Souls is, the story isn't told like other normal like JRPGs where it's very prominent.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't even gotten to a substantial storyline yet. I don't even know where I am, to be honest. I still think I'm on the first. I think I'm still on the first level. Well, not including the prologue in the prison. I'm the first level in Japan, I'm pretty positive. Yeah. And the Vikings just scored a touchdown, I think.
On 4th and goal. Dang.
Wow.
It's gutsy.
I know.
You needed it.
Anything can happen in football.
Let's see, did he actually catch it?
Nope.
Back. You're gonna reverse it. It hit the ground. So much for that.
I know.
So sad.
Got too excited. Well, I'm not even really cheering for any of these people.
The only reason why I want Minnesota to win is so that they can have a...
Does the skull?
No, because so they can play a Super Bowl in their own city.
Oh, it's in Minnesota this year?
It's in Minneapolis this year, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if they won, they would actually manage home field advantage.
Yeah.
Just by...
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen. If you think about it, the Patriots scored their last 14 points in, like, the end of the third, fourth quarter.
Yeah, but the Vikings don't have Tom Brady, so...
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. Tis true.
Yeah. But yeah, so going back to Horizon Zero Dawn, even as for someone that tends to be more, like, strategic and careful and not have to worry about action, I like the game. Going back through my playthrough, there are definitely points where it didn't need to get as chaotic. I can definitely see places where I messed up.
Yeah.
Like, I whiffed a lot of shots. I guess being over level did help. The only reason why level really matters is just for skill points and having a bit more health. I did notice how I eventually was learning how to take down the monsters faster.
Okay. Because
you can upgrade your weapons, and then you eventually find out you really need to make use of, like, elemental weaknesses and stuff.
Okay.
So once you figure that out, what used to be like a 10-minute fight, you can just take it down like a couple minutes, and it's not even that big, not too much of a big deal unless there's like 3 of them. Then they all start running after you. That's when things get crazy.
That's nice when you figure out the enemy's weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just like, it's just a mecha. Gotta kill it.
Yeah, instead of brute forcing your way, I can figure out, like, oh, this is actually optimal. I'm actually being effective.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess it would be the same thing with Neo eventually.
I don't know about that. I don't know
we'll
about
see.
that.
Or at least, Monster Hunter's the same way for me. Like,
yeah.
Always your first fight takes like, you can easily wind up taking 20-30 minutes, and then after you figure out, get used to the patterns and everything, it becomes second nature.
Where does this game rank of everything you played in 2017?
Oh man, let's see, because I still put Persona 5 at my top.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what else I played? I would put Nier at second. I would put it, and then Witcher. And then probably put Horizon after that.
Oh, okay.
And then, and then the next 2, I'll put Tales of Zestiria at 5th, and then Final Fantasy 15 after that.
Got it. So I'm playing Nier, which we discussed that you already finished. I'm pretty sure I'm still on the first route.
Yeah, I'm pretty...
Like, I'm in the bot village. I'm in the robot village.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first route is probably one of the there's gonna be 5 routes.
Yeah.
But route A, B, and C are the longest.
Okay.
D and E are really, really short.
Got it.
You'll know.
That's what I figured. I'm pretty sure I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
That being said, this game makes me sad because we're trying to attack all of these robots and they're nice to us, and I just know this story. It's one of those things where when I picked up on the storyline, I knew I was in for a sad story.
Oh, yeah. You haven't even gotten... You're still on Route 8. Things are still happy at that point.
Oh, God.
You don't even know.
I know.
Just wait till you're in the next... Yeah.
It's...
Just you wait, is all I have to say.
It's so funny because this game, as well as I just finished Black Mirror, as well as I just... actually, in my regular job, I'm having all of these thoughts about technology and the good and bad about it and humanizing technology, and it's all fucking relevant to this video game, which makes me really sad because I I went into Nier Automata, like, I really wanted to play it because of what I heard, but I actually had no idea what the storyline was about, aside from just androids. Yeah, and then when I found out, now that I'm playing it, I'm very invested in the storyline. You know what made me really sad? What made me really sad was when the very first time that you're meeting up with the resistance camp and you go to like the dune desert and then you see the robots that have children and they're and I'm just like, no!
Oh yeah. Yeah.
By the way, it's not a spoiler, but you're like an android. You're a human android, and you have part of your goal as a Yorha. Yorha is, I guess, the name of their
like the group.
The group. So Yorha is the name of the group in Nier. You're playing as, at least right now, I'm playing as the female android, and your goal is to defeat robots and machinery that don't look like humans. So so basically you'll see machinery that very much like are just, its own thing. And then
it's androids versus machines, basically.
Yeah. But
machines took over the earth and now you're trying to reclaim it.
Yeah.
For the humans that are still alive.
I know.
On the moon.
But the robots have feelings too.
Yeah, you'll learn.
Oh my god.
No, do you know about the first Nier?
No, never played the first Nier.
Okay, yeah, because there was some similar things from that game too, like.
Oh god, I don't want to.
Yeah, so like I went to the game.
What did I get myself into?
I went to the game knowing about the first Nier and like, okay, there's something more. Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Because what's interesting is like, yeah, you'll play the first route and then play the second route and you'll learn more and you just learn more the more playthroughs as you go through.
Oh my god, I'm frowning right now. This is gonna be a long game. That being said, I am currently having I'm experimenting with the battle system. So you're partnered up with 9S. Yeah. 9S, and 9S is basically the male android of the game, and I'm doing it so that I'm the melee attacker and he's the far. He's just like the far range attacker.
Okay.
And then, but I'm also like, does it really matter? But
as long as the robot dies, right?
Huh? As long as the robot dies.
As long as you beat the enemy. I don't know. It depends on your playstyle, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but definitely 2B works better as a melee attacker.
Okay, got it.
She can combo easier.
Okay, cool.
But there are times when you just want to stand and shoot it.
Okay. So what's really cool in the robot village that you're currently at is there's like this robot-ish place that looks like Disneyland, and whenever you pass by the bridge, there's fireworks, and it's just so pretty. It's beautiful. And
have you done the roller coaster part yet?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I'm pretty sure I have not done that yet.
Well, okay, you're probably close then if you actually is that where you're at now?
Yes, that is where I'm at.
And you're close to it. That's one of the best parts of the game.
Oh. So it all goes downhill from there.
It's fun, that's what I meant.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna pull my heartstrings a lot. I feel like if I played this game in 2000s, well, I can still adjust my favorite games of 2017. I really like this so far.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
I'm assuming that I'm going to like it because this is the type of game that I like to play. This would probably be in my top 3 of 2017, I think.
Yeah, so it's definitely different. I usually play like turn-based or strategy or at least at most action RPG. So playing something from Platinum Games I thought would be a stretch for me, but luckily the difficulty isn't too bad. There's a lot of leniency, especially once you get the chips.
Oh, the chips have already been helping, and I've already been buying the slots.
Yeah, that's definitely what you should buy first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so useful. It took so the chip system, which is, so basically your Android has a bunch of slots, and you can buy chips to improve your battle. But, for example, one chip takes up 4 slots, and another chip will take up 7. So I thought that meant, at first, how many of that chip I owned.
Oh, no.
And I was so confused until I watched a
Where
video.
do you get 7 of these?
Yeah. But then I finally watched a video, and I was like, okay, this all makes sense now.
Yeah, and you understand how to upgrade them, too?
Yeah. It's fun. Mm-hmm. The gameplay is really fun for me.
Yeah.
I think what I'd say about the game is I think it could have been a little bit smoother. I mean, graphic-wise. Not even really graphic-wise, but there's points where it kind of glitches on me. Or, like, a character will, like, the character's not supposed to disappear, but just, like, it glitches, and the character that I'm having a cutscene with just randomly disappears. Yeah, so, just, like, random things like that. Mm-hmm. But it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't happen that often.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Oh. I don't really have any complaints so far about the game. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, you can play it however you want. You can,
yeah.
Especially on Route A, like, you know, you could do just as well either shooting or doing melee.
By the way, so since Ni no Kuni got moved to March,
I was gonna say, like, I didn't realize that till just now. I was gonna mention, like, because you know, I have Monster Hunter coming out for me, and then you have Ni no Kuni coming out for you, and then I realized.
No, it's not. It's not coming out for me anymore.
I'm like,
I literally.
Because I have it on my watch list for Amazon, and then it's like, oh, did this release already? March 23. When did this happen?
Yeah.
I guess in mid-December they pushed it back.
No, I think it either happened the last week of December or the first week of January. It happened very recently.
Yeah.
I was like, what? How could you do this? Well, it helps because I have time to finish Nier.
Yeah.
But now I'm tempted to buy Monster Hunter because I'm like, crap. So I don't.
Because when does Yakuza? Because you're waiting for Yakuza. That comes out in March, doesn't it?
End of March. So it comes like March 20-something.
So it's like the same date.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna choose Yakuza over Ni no Kuni now. Oh.
Yeah. I didn't play Ni no Kuni till years after it came out.
Yeah. So.
And this one's different now. I don't know how
it's not. I don't even think it's related to the first one.
Even the gameplay, like, because what I liked about Ni no Kuni was like, to me it was like basically Pokemon, but like, it's like Pokemon, but more like Tails.
Yeah.
Or like more action. This one's different. You don't capture monsters. I think it's more focused on the actual party member, which is different. So I'll see. This one isn't a day one for me.
Yeah. I actually entered a giveaway for Monster Hunter World.
Oh.
So it's like, because I know I shouldn't really buy that game right now because I have a backlog, but I entered a giveaway, which, you know, clearly I'm probably not going to win, but it's just like, well,
if it's meant to be.
If it's meant to be, I guess it's meant to be. Yeah. So it's all good though. So that's happening. And then Nintendo Direct also came out.
Yeah.
And the one that I want to talk about is the Nintendo Labo.
I don't know.
God, I don't know how to pronounce it. Labo.
Yeah, I saw it. I just watched the video recently. It's interesting. Because it's not just cardboard. You have all the strings and the rubber bands. I'm like, I feel like that's gonna break so quickly, but it'll be fun while it lasts. It
will be fun while it lasts. Well, definitely it's targeted towards children and their imagination.
Oh, definitely.
And I can just picture a lot of kids messing around with this.
Like the one that I liked the most was the Transformer one. The one with like, he's punching and like
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that one is really cool. I also think it's cool, but I almost wonder, it's really random. It's a really random thing that they came up with.
Well, yeah, but if anyone's going to come up with that, it's Nintendo.
It's true.
I guess it's a way for them to reach the younger gamers. Because lately, you know, the Switch, a lot of things on the Switch has been trying to capture, you know, I guess more mature gamers.
Oh, yeah. Like how randomly LA Noire is on the Switch and 2K games.
Bayonetta 3 was announced, right?
Yeah.
Bayonetta 3 was announced. There's going to be a Dark Souls 1 is going to get remastered for the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I think the biggest thing, in my head, Mario Odyssey came out.
Right.
And then once Pokemon, whatever the next iteration of Pokemon is, once that ends up coming out,
Yeah.
that will be the reason. Because at this point, there's no real reason for kids to... Because kids will just stick to their DS for now.
Yeah.
Unless... Because Legend of Zelda's kid-friendly-ish.
Ish. It's kind of... This one's kind of... I'm not sure if this one's kid-friendly, though. This one's a little more... But I don't know. An open world game for like a 6-year-old.
That's true. That's
entirely
true.
Sure.
Okay, that's...
Yeah.
That's the age we're going towards, yeah.
Yeah, when I'm saying younger, I mean like 5, 6, 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is... Yeah, for sure. So, Labo... I think it's good. Also, I think it's a good idea because it will inspire kids to create and build their own thing.
Yeah, because they get to color it too.
Exactly. It's very interactive. And it has tech because you can put the Switch in it, but it's also not tech. So it's not like you're committing kids immediately to technology.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Google Cardboard.
It does.
Yeah.
I have a Google Cardboard.
I think I have one in there.
Yeah, and it's so cheap too. A Google Cardboard's $20. How much is this gonna be? Did they even say a price?
No idea.
It's probably gonna be like...
The Google Cardboard I got, I think it was free because
Yeah.
I remember getting it free when they did the Star Wars one.
Yeah. They actually offered the Google Cardboard free in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I think it's just because I have an iPhone, so there was no reason, like, there was no package I would ever get where the Google Cardboard's just included in it. Like, I also, like, the Samsung Gear. So, some Samsung phones, if you just bought it, they'll automatically give it to you in a package. So that's all I have to talk about with Nintendo Direct, but...
the one that I saw, I think I already mentioned it, Dark Souls is getting remastered.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
God! I don't know.
Which is funny, because, like, not Dark Souls 3, not Dark Souls 2. Well, like, a lot of people like Dark Souls 1 over 2. They were very different, actually. Mm-hmm. But, instead of putting 3, they're gonna remaster it, even since it was just from the last generation. But, yeah. So.
Yeah, what would a remaster be if it came out on PS3? How, like, wouldn't even be that significant.
Yeah. Well, then again, they re-released, what was it, the Final Fantasy X?
They did remaster that. That was PlayStation 2, though.
But they put it... Well, but they released it for PlayStation 3, and then they released it again for PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Same thing with the Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I didn't know they were doing that to Kingdom Hearts.
They did. So, you know how they had the 1.5 and 2.5?
Yeah.
They put both of them together and put it on the PS4.
Oh, wait, never mind. I know exactly... Actually, I do know what you're talking about, because I know a lot of people who bought that for Christmas this year.
Like, in case you haven't played it yet. In case you're still waiting.
Oh, Jesus.
Now you can have basically every single game on one disc.
I know.
Which is crazy.
I have it on Vita, not on PS3.
Oh. Okay.
Which counts. I say it counts. I have the version on Vita. I have the PlayStation 2 version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Probably won't buy the 4 unless they actually remake it in the same manner that they're doing for 7. Who, God knows when that's gonna come out.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
Then again, I mean...
But that's coming out in parts, too.
Let's be real. I don't know when Kingdom Hearts 3 or 7 HD is gonna come out. Mm-hmm. And it's probably not gonna be for a while.
Like, it's supposed to be this year, but I'm not holding them to that.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced yet.
I know. I gotta find the picture on Reddit. So, PlayStation 4 came out with their... on their PlayStation Store menu is just the ad that says, coming soon. And it actually has all the games that are coming out in the year. Like, all even going into fall, Q3. And Kingdom Hearts was definitely not on it.
Not even Sony's convinced.
Not even Sony's convinced. I don't know what else came out in Nintendo Direct this time around.
The only other thing I wanted to mention was, so on the DS there was The World Ends With You. Yeah. Did you ever?
I know what that one is.
Yeah, so they're gonna remaster that game for the Switch.
Oh, okay.
And they're also gonna include an extra episode.
Oh, that's nice.
See? Yeah, so that's interesting because that game could definitely use a sequel. Yeah, that was a really fun game.
Yeah. That's cool that they're adding another episode. Yeah, the remaster game is coming out very strong these days, especially with this generation.
When the port came for the iOS, I think at the end, the ending showed like this extra scene with this girl, and no one knew what it was about. Everyone thought it was going to be a sequel, but I guess now it's going to be an extra episode.
Yeah,
that's included with this remaster.
That's really cool.
So yeah, but yeah, like you were saying, I don't think I'm not really thinking about getting a Switch yet until because the next gen Pokemon game is supposed to go on the Switch.
Yeah. Oh, it has to go on the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably when I'm going to invest in a Switch, maybe.
Yeah, that one and Fire Emblem. The next Fire Emblem is supposed to be on the Switch.
Yeah.
So we'll see when those come out.
Yeah. And, like, I'm not even completely confident I'm ever going to get the Switch, but just because it's another console for me to take care of. So.
Yeah, it would also have to go down in price.
Yeah.
I would, because it's still $300, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my PS4 for $250, so I can wait.
Oh, yeah. And I think another 2 years will be fine.
Oh, yeah.
So I pulled up the picture on the PlayStation Store. What to look forward to in 2018. So you have Detroit Become Human, Far Cry 5, God of War, MLB The Show 18, Monster Hunter World, Red Dead Redemption 2, Shadow of the Colossus, and Days Gone.
Oh.
So...
But most of those come out in the first half of this year.
Do they? Is Red Dead Redemption in the first half?
Oh, I don't know about that one. I just know there are other, like what you call it? Shadow of Colossus comes out in February, right?
Yeah, I think so.
According to Amazon.
Yeah. God of War comes out in March or April. I don't remember which one it is.
Oh, okay.
I know Detroit Become Human is a summer game, I think.
Which one is that one?
That's the one by the makers of Heavy Rain.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's humans versus robots with feelings, that type of thing. So that seems to be a running theme in a lot of games, which makes sense because that's kind of what the world's coming to. So yeah. And then they totally did not talk about Yakuza 6 on this. For shame. I'm so excited for that game though. It's gonna be I keep talking about it, but I'm so excited. It's the last game of this main character of the character of the series. For the past
5-6 games now.
Yeah, for the past 5, like basically
7. It's gonna be 7, huh? Because they have 0.
Yeah. So for the past 13 years, this is like the last game of this main character. So
yeah, because I haven't played Yakuza, but I know on the PS3 I have 4 and 5 because it was one of those free games that came with Plus.
Wait a minute, do you have it?
I have it on PS3. As in, because Yakuza 4 and 5 came out like, you know how the games with, or not,
like bundle?
No. You know how PS Plus sometimes has free games every month?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It came out, it was free on PS3, way back. I don't remember.
Oh my god, is there a way for us to transfer?
I don't know.
Damn. Although it's probably really cheap now. Yakuza 4 and 5.
Yeah, so I have them on PS3, but I never opened them. There's a lot of free games with PS Plus that I got downloaded but haven't played.
Yeah.
They just stack up.
I should lend you Zero, though. Zero is like the first game I would suggest you to play. So if you ever want to borrow Zero from me, let me know.
Yeah, we'll see. I still have a backlog of...
Oh, yeah.
And I just bought a couple of games, too.
Speaking of which, what games have you bought?
So right now there's a flash sale that's going until Monday morning. So kind of late. So if you listen to this, it's probably already late. I doubt this is getting up before Monday at 8 a.m. But I did post something about this on the website if you do watch that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a flash sale. Pretty much everything's under $5. A lot of indie games, but the ones I got I got the Jackbox Party Pack 3 because for $5 that was really cheap. Yeah. I have 1 and 2 on my laptop, and then so I guess so I was gonna wait to get 3 on the laptop, so at least everything would be on there. But this was so cheap that I had to get it. Yeah. And then I also got Dark Cloud 2. Okay. It's a PS2 game I remember that one. Which they brought to PS4, just like some of the other ports that they do. Like they freshen up the graphics a little bit, and they add trophy support. Okay. Just like I think they've brought Final Fantasy 9, they brought Psychonauts. and some other games to the PS4 from the PS2 era.
Did you play the first one at Dark Chronicle?
So there's Dark Cloud 1 and Dark Cloud 2. I think Dark Chronicle in Japan is called Dark Cloud 2 here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I played Dark Cloud 1 a little bit, a long time ago. Like at a friend's place.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it. I liked the idea of building all the villages and stuff and collecting all the things. But Dark Cloud 1 wasn't on sale. It was only Dark Cloud 2. And I heard it's better, so.
Yeah.
So I went for that one. I don't know when I'm going to play it, though. It's just going to be one of those things on the back burner.
Yeah.
Because after Monster Hunter World, I don't know what game. I'm not sure what else is going to come out. Unless I play Ni no Kuni since it got delayed. But
yeah.
I don't have a plan after
Monster
Hunter World.
I'll give you Yakuza 0 if you want it.
Yeah, I still have Tales of Berseria to beat too, but I was trying to play that with my girlfriend since it's co-op. But we've been busy, so I haven't gotten to play that in months. I'm still halfway through Psychonauts.
Psychonauts 2 is, I believe... It was announced. They were originally going to try for 2018, Q4, but I think it's going to be 2019 now.
Oh, I see.
So, I don't know if you know the story, but I know that for Psychonauts 2, I forgot that guy's name.
Raz?
No. Oh, sorry. Not the main character. The CEO of Double Fine. I forgot his name.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking. Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Anyways, so that guy, Tim Schafer, is that right?
I think Tim sounds familiar.
Yeah. We're gonna go with Tim, by the way. We're gonna go with Tim for now.
Look it up.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, I hope I'm not butchering this story, but they crowdfunded for Psychonauts 2, and then, Psychonauts 2 is happening, but then
They had a VR game.
Yeah, they added a VR game.
Tim Schafer's right.
Okay, cool. They added a VR game, which is supposed to be the in-between of 1 and 2.
Yeah, I know that.
I have not played.
I haven't played it. I never played Psychonauts, so this...
Oh, okay.
Me playing this on the PS4 is my first time.
Do you like it?
I
think it's a very cute game.
Yeah, it's, I like it. It is a little clumsy to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But part of that's because it's a PS2 game, and that might be it. Yeah, it's aged a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's still a good game.
Yeah. I think I actually really like it. I think the game's super cute.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for Psychonauts 2. It's fun, being a sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
For the crowdfunding, they got the money, so they've been working on it, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then they found out that they basically crowdfunded more money than their targeted goal.
Okay.
So now they're trying to up the game because they got all of that money.
Yeah, okay. That's
so
good.
So that's why it's coming out in 2019.
Gotcha.
Presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Granted, I haven't beaten the game, but I didn't expect the sequel, so.
That's what I was about to say. That game came out a long time, 2005, I think.
Yeah, it was PS2, Xbox era, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that the sequel came out this late.
Yeah.
They were, Double Fine's been working on a lot of things. I think they come out with, new games usually.
Yeah, because, jumping from Psychonauts, they worked on something completely different, right?
I totally,
I remember you guys mentioning this.
I was just,
what did they work on? Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend, yes, but Brutal Legend was 2007 though.
Yeah.
They actually worked on a game that came out, I think, in 2015. Oh, they've actually worked on a lot of things. In 2017, they released the VR game, Psychonauts and the Rhombus of Ruin.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Costume Quest was the one I was specifically thinking of.
Uh-huh.
And then Broken Age. Oh, I know that one too. We'll see what happens with that. Pretty excited to play. I haven't bought anything recently.
Mm.
But I have entered a lot of giveaways.
So you're trying. Yeah, so I got those two, and then I bought the Frozen Wilds because for PS Plus that's I think it's $15.
That's pretty good.
You get $5 off.
Yeah.
Until I think it's like that till March.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling myself, don't get anything until Yakuza.
I haven't played a game that I haven't bought a game that I never played at least
same
a decent amount of.
Same here.
Or at least not plan to,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know you've been on the fence for Monster Hunter, and
I really liked Monster Hunter.
What you call it? Because I didn't actually buy Monster Hunter 4 until like maybe like 6 months to 6 months to a year after it came out.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, the multiplayer was still strong. Yeah, because I don't think I would have gotten very far in that game without multiplayer.
I was about to say, I played Tekken recently, just to play some, Tekken 7, just to play some matches, and it's still going strong.
Yeah. The Monster Hunter, because it's really big in Japan.
Yeah.
That fan base holds pretty well. So it'd be interesting to see how it
holds up here,
because it is a worldwide release. It's been a while since it came to a Sony console. Yeah, I think the last one was probably like on PSP or. It's kind of a stretch. They're taking a bit of a risk bringing it to a console. Yeah, since
it's a big risk.
Yeah, exciting comes out Friday.
Yeah, 26th. If I win that giveaway, I'll let you know. Highly unlikely, but By the way, since when did the Eagles score another touchdown?
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
You're not scoring 30 points in half a quarter.
I mean, I will go by I will say anything is possible, but I mean, realistically, America's probably going to see the Patriots versus the Eagles. And then watch, this podcast is going to end, and by some miraculous score.
5 touchdowns.
5 touchdown things.
7 minutes.
I know. God.
Onside kick after onside kick.
I know. It'll happen. You never know. All right. We're going to end this podcast with some questions. If you want to send a question, go to triangle.c.blog@gmail.com or go to triangle-c.blog, and there's like there's just a contact section where you can send questions, or just comment on any platforms and we'll just read it out. So first question I have is from Anonymous, and current favorite song.
Bruno Mars.
Which is really hard.
Oh.
No, I was supposed to say, damn it, there's a lot of good songs I'm listening to right now. Are you about to say Finesse?
Oh man, okay.
Well, I know.
I was thinking of what's it called? I'm blanking right now. It's the other one that was
Versace?
No. That's what I like. But Finesse, that's a good one too. Because mostly I just listen to the radio.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so probably those two Bruno Mars songs and oh man.
Oh god, I'm like looking at my Spotify right now.
Yes, yeah. I don't use Spotify or Pandora really. I just listen to the radio, so it's just kind of whatever's on.
All right, I have the answer to my question. I have the answer to this question. I have a playlist on Spotify, and it's called Current Mood, and it's a playlist that is like constantly changing because it's my current favorite song.
Or does it
I was about to say Spotify will reach that level in 50 years to do that.
Not even 50.
And that's true. In 5 years,
I know, right?
They're gonna do it in 5 years.
They're already listening to us through the phone and everything.
I know. They're already detecting playlists that you might like. It's a playlist that I edit. So whenever I have a song that I like, I'll just add it, and then when I'm not feeling the song anymore, I just take it off. So I'm constantly editing it, like at least once a week, maybe even like days, just because music's constantly like changing and I'm discovering new things.
Okay.
So I have this whole playlist of 50 songs.
Nice.
But I will just choose one or two. I'll choose 2 songs on here. I'm listening to the new Fall Out Boy song called Sunshine Riptide. Mm-hmm. And the album has not come out yet, but this song has.
It's a single.
The singles come out.
Okay.
And also I'm listening to J Park.
K-pop?
K-pop.
Okay.
Well, he's confusing. He's technically K-R&B. I'm listening to his song Birthday because my birthday is coming up soon, so getting hyped about that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, next question. If a video game could be a musical, what would you choose?
I just suddenly started thinking of Nier as a musical, and it's hilarious.
Well, I don't know what that means.
I might just go with Nier for how like crazy that would be.
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
It's funny because they're like, you have Ace Attorney. That's that's actually a musical now. I think they
really.
I think so.
Oh, that's amazing.
Or at least it's a stage production. I don't know if it's like musical, but it's definitely like live action. They did a live action stage on it.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a musical though.
I'll tell you right off the bat, if any Yakuza game was a musical, it would just be crazy from start to finish. Including if you made a musical out of the mini games and the subquests. That would just be
all karaoke.
Yeah. It would just be one crazy ride.
It's this karaoke journey.
Karaoke journey, exactly. So Yakuza would be an excellent. Yakuza 0 in particular would be an excellent musical. And I'm gonna also say that if you turn The Sims into a musical, that would be funny too.
I guess the Persona series would be interesting as a musical too.
Oh, it would. That totally would.
They have dancing games, so.
Yeah, they do.
You hear about like they're making one for 3 and 5.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the anime to come out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm upset about something. So the anime is coming out for Persona 5, and they announced what the name of the main character is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was not the original name.
Well, they do the same thing for 3.
Really?
It's so it's not all too surprising because like
okay,
the canon name for I forget which one is which. It also sounds similar, which is confusing. Because one is Minato, and the other one is also starting with an M. So
it's all good.
Looking it up now.
All I know is that in Persona 5, the canon name is Akira, but the anime is it starts with a letter. Ren.
Ren.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here we go. In the manga, the protagonist of P3 is Minato, but in the game, it's Makoto.
Oh God. Okay.
So this isn't new. So in the movie, it's Makoto. Like those anime movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this isn't the first time.
Okay. Fine.
I don't know if they did anything different for 4. I don't
know. You?
Yeah, I know it's you.
Yeah.
But maybe they kept it. But yeah. I think in Persona Q, the 3DS.
Yeah.
They think that was one of the jokes they made.
Oh God.
Like how he changed his the difference in the names between the two.
Yeah.
For the P3 character.
For sure. Oh jeez.
So yeah.
All right. I guess I'm less upset now about that. I was like, Akira is such a cool name, and also he looks like an Akira for Persona 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like what you call it from that anime movie?
Yeah. And like he looks like that name, and then Ren is just like, I guess, but it's okay. Last question, from Jenny, favorite food.
Sushi.
Calamari.
Yes. Yeah, I love sushi, especially like any salmon sushi. If you put like I really like the ones when like they put the cream cheese in the salmon.
Oh,
Those ones I like. Also ones with mango.
I really like when there's mango in sushi and when there's like pineapple sometimes.
Yeah, I've only noticed it here.
It's an American thing for sure.
Oh yeah, but like in Sacramento, like I never saw like mango sushi in Sacramento. I only saw it when I started living in San Jose.
I feel like they're not going to think of more random flavors in Sacramento. Mm-hmm. They're probably going to stick to the more standard kinds.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
they have the lemon ones though in Sacramento.
The 49er roll. Yeah, there's that. But like I've been to Kenzo, and they have I like their mango roll there.
Nice. I forgot which one I went to, but there's this really good sushi. Oh, I think it's called. It's not sushi. Called Sendai in Milpitas, and they have a really good mango roll there. Yeah.
I like Sushi Confidential too. I need to go back.
Oh, I love Sushi
There's
Confidential.
one downtown now.
Yes, I know. I used to go to the one my sister introduced me to the one in Campbell.
Yeah, that's the first one. That's the one I went to.
Yeah. So, calamari for me is just I like fried squid a lot.
Oh yeah, I don't like squid.
Yeah, I actually I like squid raw too. I like squid. I like squid.
I can't do the chewy.
Oh, okay.
That's a big like texture's a big thing for me.
For sure, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I can get that. Like I hate the texture of eggplant, for example. Like eggplant parmesan. Like I can't eat that.
Like, I can't do kara kara because like eggplant and tripe together.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, that is.
I'm okay with the sauce, but not the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up eating a lot of seafood and fish. Like, that's just what I eat all the time. When I ate calamari for the first time, it was in Santa Cruz, and I loved it ever since. And that's basically it. All right. So that is the last question of the podcast. Thanks for joining on, Kevin.
No problem.
Any last words before we end this episode?
If anyone's playing Monster Hunter, drop their...
DM your...
What you call it? Their PS name or whatever?
Yeah, drop your PSN name. Join the Discord. It's on our website, triangle-c.blog, if you want to play Monster Hunter World. Yeah, if you're an American or you're interested in seeing the Patriots whoop ass, in 2 weeks is going to be the Super Bowl. February 4 is Super Bowl, and it's final American football game. Honestly, what would be a miracle is... So, I've thought of this...
We'll
no.
wait for the Eagles.
So, this is the... No, so... Think of it this way. I think I figured out the strategy to defeating the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
The strategy to defeating the Patriots is not being in the lead. Don't be in the lead for the entire game until, like, the last 5 minutes. Like, just stay close to the Patriots.
The Seahawks would have a word with you about that too, though. I think you just need to not be a bird going up against them, because the Seahawks, they won against the Seahawks, the Falcons, now they're going to be going up against the Eagles. I'm not sure, we'll see if this...
So you're saying that only the Vikings could have taken down the...
Because the Broncos beat them, right?
Yeah, they did.
Those aren't birds. So we'll see. We'll see if this pattern holds true.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, definitely try not to have another Patriots win. Because I think... I don't think the Eagles have ever won a Super Bowl. So they've
never won a Super Bowl. I forgot who they were against when they were in the Super Bowl and they lost. That was like a long time ago with Donovan McNabb. That was like a super long time ago. Mm-hmm. For non-American fans, Patriots are kind of like the dynasty, meaning they're the current best team in the league.
Yeah, they're like the Spurs.
Yeah, they're like the Spurs of basketball.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if baseball has one currently. Currently, I don't know if they have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, February 4th. Stay tuned. 3 p.m. Pacific time, probably. Yeah. And yeah, this has been the 35th episode of Downtime Podcast. Have a good night.